One morning I tried a strange mental exercise that completely changed the way I see problems. Instead of planning my day by imagining everything going perfectly, I did the opposite. I imagined things going wrong. I pictured delays, mistakes, criticism, and plans failing. At first it felt uncomfortable. Why would anyone intentionally think about negative possibilities? But this idea comes from an ancient Stoic practice called Premeditatio Malorum, which means imagining potential difficulties before they happen. Surprisingly, this habit does not create pessimism. It creates strength. The Stoic philosophers believed that many people suffer not because problems occur, but because they are shocked when problems appear. We build perfect expectations in our minds. Then reality behaves differently. When things go wrong, frustration and panic follow immediately. But when you mentally prepare for obstacles in advance, the mind reacts very differently. Instead of surprise, you feel readiness. Instead of panic, you feel calm control. I first started experimenting with this idea during stressful work days. Before starting a project, I would quietly ask myself a simple question. What could go wrong today? Maybe a plan fails. Maybe someone disagrees with me. Maybe something takes longer than expected. Instead of fearing those possibilities, I simply acknowledged them. That small habit changed my reactions. When a problem actually appeared, it no longer felt like a disaster. It felt like something I had already prepared for. The Roman philosopher Seneca recommended this practice regularly. He believed imagining possible difficulties strengthens the mind in advance. According to him, a person who prepares for challenges mentally is far less disturbed when they appear in real life. It is similar to how athletes train before competition. Preparation creates confidence. The Stoics applied that same principle to the mind. Another Stoic thinker, Epictetus, explained that life is unpredictable by nature. Plans change, people disappoint us, and circumstances shift without warning. Instead of expecting the world to behave perfectly, Stoicism teaches acceptance of reality as it is. Negative visualization simply reminds you that difficulties are part of life, not an exception to it. There is another powerful benefit to this exercise that many people do not notice at first. It increases gratitude. When you occasionally imagine losing something you value, like comfort, opportunities, or relationships, you begin appreciating them more deeply in the present moment. Instead of taking good situations for granted, you recognize how valuable they truly are. This quiet shift in perspective makes everyday life feel richer and more meaningful. Over time I realized this practice was not about expecting the worst. It was about strengthening the mind so the worst cannot shake you. When you have already considered difficult possibilities, you are less likely to overreact when they happen. Your mind remains steady because it understands that obstacles are normal parts of life. Most people spend their time hoping life will remain comfortable and predictable. Stoic philosophy teaches a different approach. Prepare your mind for change, and you will rarely be surprised by it. Imagine difficulties calmly, and they lose their power to frighten you. When the unexpected happens, you are ready instead of overwhelmed. So tomorrow morning try this small mental exercise. Spend a few quiet moments imagining possible challenges in your day. Not to worry about them, but to prepare for them. When obstacles appear, you will notice something interesting. Your mind stays calmer, clearer, and more focused than before. That is the quiet power of negative visualization. If you want more powerful Stoic lessons about mental strength, discipline, and mastering your mindset, subscribe to the channel and continue learning how to build a resilient mind.